You have graduated on to the second interview. You're interviewing with the direct manager or direct owner of whatever company you're applying for a position with. And the other scenario in which this will come in handy is if, let's say, during an interview, they're also giving you a lot of information about the company in a position and they answer a lot of your basic essential questions that maybe you took from my first video, but they already addressed it. So why would you ask again? About dress code if they tell you what the dress code is. Or if you can see the other employees and it's very clear that they're all wearing a uniform or something like that, or it's all very it's very clear what the dress code is, you can see it, so you wouldn't ask that because it's obvious, right? You have eyes. So these are standout interview questions that you are going to want to ask. These really show and indicate that you are really thoughtful, that you aren't just looking to be selected, but you are looking to select and determine the best company fit for you. I feel like it also gives across the vibe that you're considering or that you've been interviewing with multiple companies. So I feel like it gives the impression that there's a little bit of competition there and that they're also being interviewed, which is true. An interview goes both ways. So here are some standout interview questions to ask at your next interview. Is risk-taking encouraged, and what happens when people fail? How do managers support and motivate their team? How do people typically share credit at this company? When and how do team members give feedback to one another? What are some of your workplace traditions? When and how do team members give feedback to one another? What are some of your workplace traditions? What are some of the ways the company celebrates successes? What policies are in place that support employees sharing their identity in the workplace? How do employees measure the impact of their work? How might the person in this role contribute to the company's mission? All right, those are some standout interview questions. If you use these in your next interview, let me know. Let me know what they said, how they reacted. I think it's really interesting when you ask questions like this because one, it gives you an insight into how much the interviewer knows about the own company that they're doing the recruiting for, the interviewing for, but it also really helps you to get to know the company that you're working with, the culture, if it's the right vibe, if it's the right fit. Working with a company, interviewing should not just be about, do you have enough experience for it and how much money are they going to give you? Those are not the most important things. You could be getting paid so well, but if the culture isn't a good fit, if you don't vibe with the people, if it's not a supportive environment for who you are and for what you need to work to be your best, if it doesn't have growth opportunities, if they don't celebrate successes, then you might at the end of the day feel undervalued. You might feel resentment. You might feel if I had known this before I accepted this position, then I would have kept looking or would have took this other option with this other company that I interviewed. So this is really here to help you to be prepared, to do your due diligence, and to help you make the best choice from the beginning. So let me know how it goes and good luck.